Hello everyone, and welcome to the Project Kitchen. Today we're going to dive into the wonderful but slightly messy world of meat grinders. We're going to go over some of the pros and cons of different types and models of meat grinders so you can figure out which one's best for you. Let's get grinding. Your first style grinder is the manual grinder. This thing is cheap, reliable, and great for small batches. The only problem is, you are the motor. Your second style grinder is the electric grinder. These are fast and powerful and great for filling up your freezer. The last style grinder we're going to talk about is the mixer attachment grinder. This thing is handy if you already have a mixer and is good for a couple pound batches. This is the Weston number 10 manual meat grinder. It comes in at $50 and is completely cast iron with a tin coating. Clamps to the counter and it will grind as long as your arm will let you. The pros of this thing is it's very affordable, nearly indestructible, and doesn't need any electricity. Perfect for off the grid or a cabin. The cons are it's very slow, and grinding more than a few pounds can make it feel like arm day at the gym. As you can see, this thing is slow, clunky, squeaky, but mostly slow. You don't want to crank with one hand and push the meat down in with the other. There is zero features for safety on this thing. The throat isn't deep enough to protect your fingers. You can get them right into the screw. And that's enough of that. We ground some meat. It looks good. And it does work. Now for the KitchenAid attachment. These go from $65 to $150 depending if it's plastic or stainless steel. As you can hear, it is a lot louder than the manual one. You do want to make sure you cut your meat down to 1-inch chunks or smaller. You do have to give some pressure on the plunger, but it is grinding pretty good. The pros to KitchenAid is it's inexpensive. This plastic one is dishwasher safe, it's lightweight, and it's pretty good for a few pounds of meat. It does have some cons with its narrow feed tube, its plastic build, and your mixer won't be happy if you overwork it. This AIRMSEN is a solid entry-level electric grinder. It comes in around $100, has a 300-watt motor, and is rated for about 150 pounds an hour. This grinder is very loud. This is the loudest grinder we are testing today. I am putting in bigger chunks and having to do minimal pushing with the plunger. This grinder is much faster than the first two. Some of the pros of this grinder are it comes with multiple grind sizes, sausage tubes, and this is the only electric grinder we are testing today with reverse if you get a jam. This is the LEM number 8 Big Bite. We are getting into more of a commercial option here, and the price reflects it at $500. It comes with a 1/2 horsepower motor and grinds about 4 to 5 pounds a minute. You will notice this thing is a lot quieter. It does not sound like a 747 taking off. You will see the LEM number 8 is way faster than the other options. This is due to its auger design, which draws in the meat. Here is a little tip. When you're done with your batch, put bread down to push the rest of the meat out. This way you're able to recover the last bit of your meat, and bread is easier to clean out of the machine than meat. The pros for this machine are, this thing is completely stainless. The motor's quiet, it's solid, and there is a lot of attachments that you can put on this grinder. The only downfall for this machine is it's heavy and bulky to store. Now we have the final boss of meat grinders. This is the LEM 22 Big Bite. This thing will chew through 13 pounds a minute. It comes with a hefty price tag of $1,200. This grinder is pretty quiet for having a 1-horse motor. Look at the size of chunks I'm putting through it. The pros to this machine are it has a stainless steel build, a massive capacity. There's a lot less prep because you can put bigger chunks through it, and it also has a lot of attachments. The cons for this machine are it is very heavy. It's 65 pounds, takes up a lot of space, and the price tag stings. My pick for the beginner home cook or anyone who wants to save money by buying bulk meat and grinding and putting in the freezer making smash burgers, meatballs, sausage, would be the AIRMSEN. This is a great introduction to meat grinding that won't break the bank. My overall pick is the LEM number 8 meat grinder. This thing's a workhorse. It'll do 25-pound batches, not a problem. That's what I do my sausage and everything in. Max is 25 pounds. I am a little biased. I've had it for about 3 years now. I have a bunch of attachments. I really enjoy this meat grinder. This would be my pick. Well, that's a wrap. If you made it this far, thanks for watching the very first YouTube video on the Project Kitchen channel. Like it, subscribe for more content. Leave a comment. Are you team Big Bite Beast over here or old school crank? If you're interested in any of these grinders, I've left links down below. You'll support the channel if you use the link. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.